So you just bought your first pair of knee sleeves. Now what? If you just bought your first pair of knee sleeves, this is definitely the video for you. Today we're going to go over when you wear your knee sleeves, how the hell you get them on your legs, and some care tips. You know, you have to wash your knee sleeves. That really is important. So let's jump right in. First up, when do you wear your knee sleeves? I wear my knee sleeves for basically every squat that I do. So I put them on for my barbell back squats. I don't front squat, but if I did, I would put them on for that. And I wear them when I do safety squats. Lately, my coach has been programming rear foot elevated safety bar split squats, so I wear them for that too, honestly, just because they're already on and I'm sweaty and they're going to be difficult to move at that point. So I just keep them on for that. But the point of a knee sleeve is to keep your joint warm, right? So if you're in a colder climate, if you're working out outside, if you're not in a gym where there's no AC in the middle of North Carolina, hello, my gym. I love my gym, don't get me wrong. Then you're going to probably benefit from having knee sleeves because it's just going to help to keep your knees a little bit warmer, ready to go, especially between rests, especially if you're taking longer rests. Now, how do you get them on? There's a couple different approaches. Method number one is pull like hell. You put your knee sleeve on exactly how it should be and you pull like hell. The problem here is that there's so much surface area it tends to get stuck. Method two is the donut. So what you're going to do is put it on the way it should be, roll the top down and the bottom up, make your donut, and then grab the bottom and again pull like hell. The problem here is that it tends to roll over on itself, so still not a great method. The method that I like is inside out and upside down. So you put your knee sleeve on, you guessed it, inside out and upside down, and then you pull from the bottom. So the smallest part of your knee sleeve is where you're putting all of your force. You pull it up to where you need it to be, and then tuck the hem down. This will just make it easier in the end, so you roll it inside on itself. And then what you're gonna do is grab what is now the bottom of your knee sleeve, so the largest part, and just pull it up over itself. And it makes it a lot easier to get it up as high as you want it on your thigh, and it just gets your knee sleeve on without breaking your fingertips. I prefer, and I currently use, the last method that I gave you, inside out and upside down. But if you have any other tips, tricks, or methods to get your knee sleeves on, definitely drop them in the comments and help a stranger out. The last thing that I want to cover today are some knee sleeve care tips. So I'm squatting today, so I'm not going to demonstrate because I don't want to squat with wet knee sleeves, and I don't put mine in the dryer. They're already small enough as it is. But you are going to need to wash your knee sleeves. You're going to think they're fine, then you're going to realize they're not fine, and you're still not going to wash them. You need to wash your knee sleeves. You need to wash your knee sleeves.
You need to wash your knee sleeves.
So how do you wash them? You can put them in the washer, just a spin cycle. I would put them in alone or maybe with just some other gym clothes because they are pretty rank, and a little bit of detergent, and wash them. Probably I would put mine on gentle just because I paid a lot of money for them. And then I would lay them out flat to dry, preferably in the sun if you can. What I prefer though, instead of putting them in the washer, is to soak them for at least a day. So I fill a bucket with water and a little bit of detergent, and I completely submerge my knee sleeves. Every few hours you go and you agitate them, you just swish them around the bucket, and you'll notice that that water is going to get dark and gray and gross. I do switch out my water. I've soaked them for up to 4 days, and I've switched the water once a day. You just gotta keep an eye on it and make a judgment call, but it really does help to get some of that grime just out. I'm in the middle of editing right now, but as a last minute knee sleeve pro tip, when you're done squatting, let them sit inside out, and if you can, let them sit outside of your gym bag just to dry off a little bit. You can thank me later. So that's the clip notes on knee sleeves. If you just bought your first pair of knee sleeves, go ahead and try out those application methods. Let me know what works best for you, and please, for the love of God, regularly wash your knee sleeves. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, visit the eycblog.com for all of your powerlifting needs. This is powerlifting by women for women, helping you find the strongest version of you, annihilating diet culture, and showing them what it really means to do anything like a girl. We'll see you next.